I'll put my socks on. I'll put them on. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Getting some words. Some of the words down. There's Chad Howie. I was literally, for the last 45 minutes, I was playing Minecraft. I was literally playing Minecraft. I was like, I got work to do, but you know what? Who cares? Who cares about that damn work? I don't care. I've basically just been chopping down a giant mountain for about 6 months now. Just trying to level it to ground level and then build various buildings in its place. I haven't figured out how to get more people, though. That's the thing that's getting me. Everything I read online, oh, leave bread in chests and make sure there's a three-thing arch and blah blah, and I'm all this stuff, and I'm like, it never ever works. I never get more of the people. I have no clue either. I'll ask my 6-year-old first. Thank you. I would actually appreciate that. How do you make more people? I mean, I have friggin' tons and tons and tons of chickens. There's Mr. Frank. A lot of chickens. I've got an entire section. It's just like wall to wall chickens, and I've got a gate around them, got a fence around them. Sweet Goonie shirt. It's not a Goonie shirt. It's a Death Wish Coffee shirt. Close though. I think they were in the movie. I think Death Wish Coffee sponsored the movie. So I decided to put on a Goonies Forever. Shelly actually has a couple of Goonie shirts. I decided to wear a green shirt today. I don't know why. I took a shower after like 3 or 7, 9 days, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear something that is not black. I'm not going to go outside anyway. It is 82 degrees, and it says it feels like 90. How stupid is that? Then it's 90. Just say it's 90. I'm in a poor mood today. A little better mood than I've been in. My wife popped in this morning. She had forgotten her laptop. She went to her mom's yesterday. So last night I was on my own, did not sleep well. The cats in the middle of the night decided we're going to knock down and take out one of the lamps. We're going to see if we can pull the tablecloth off of the dining room table and knock all the shit on the ground and all that. There's Tom Duffy. And so, you know, you're in the house by yourself and I'm already not feeling all that great. And then the cats are knocking shit down and making noises. So that did not help. But my wife's like, I got to come over. I got to get my laptop. I'm like, can you please bring Dunkin' and a bagel, cinnamon raisin with cream cheese, which she did. And we got to hang out for about 20 minutes. Before she had to go back to her mom's. She's supposed to be back, I don't know, sometime next week. I have no idea. As if you needed the weather as a reason not to leave the house. I know, but it's a good excuse. Good part too is I hadn't gotten the mail in a couple days. So when she came, she also got the mail, which is nice. Should have named the cat Duncan. The cat's lucky that cat has a name at this point. Ridiculous. My goal today should be to cut my nails. My nails are getting a little bit, and I know that because of the type. I'm like, my nails are weird. No, next cat. No. My goal is to get write on 4 different projects. Not a ton of words. Not even like words like I would even maybe count technically for today and say like I did X number of words. Just want to get moving on 4 different projects. That's my goal. There's a 5th project, but I'm waiting on somebody else to get their chapter done, and then I would work on that one. And my goal is not just to do all 4 of them here on Twitch, although that would be really nice. Yeah. So there you go. I guess my goal on this one would be, this is the Dying Days Patient 0. Maybe to get a page, get to the next page on this one. That would be a good thing. I'm starting chapter 14, and in 2 weeks, chapter 8 goes live. So I'm way ahead on this one, which is nice. It would be nice to be able to like finish this book well ahead of time and then just spread it out over the next 2 years, 3 years on Patreon. Patreon. Even if they barely spoke, and I wrote, even if they barely spork. God, I wish they were sporking in this book. I'm going to write a sequel to Socks. It's going to be Spork. And then on my table banner, it's going to just say Spork on it. Exploding sporks. Getting some words and getting some words and getting some... I'm writing. Frank, calm down. We're not to the next page yet. Look, that's the one. See the line? I got like 3 lines left. I can't in all good conscience yell it if it's not real. That doesn't help me mentally. Maybe now I just won't write ever again. I will never get to the next page, and that will just be a wasted 100 points. All right, Mr. Frank. Next page, Mr. Frank. Next page. Son of... All right, fine. This is gonna be a hard one, not to curse, and also not to cast curses on people. Also, that's also part of that. That was your push, Mr. Frank? Coffee is technically done. Maybe got another sip in there. It's a little cold now. All right. So I wrote on that. Now we're going to move on to the next one. So I got 1, 2. I'm on page 3. I got to get to the next page to finish this chapter, which I just started. I'm already tired. I'm already like, I don't want to do this. Right, I wrote out a little bit on that one. I'm gonna write on the get to the next one. I don't care. Nice. Where's Samantha Wars? I don't even know what the heck that means, Mr. Frank. What does that mean? Where's Samantha Wars? The hell is Samantha Wars? Window look. Get open this a little bit. So in the morning, come on, mother. I almost said a bad word. No cursing. In the mornings when I get up, 9 o'clock, the sun is over there, and it comes across, but it shines right into this second monitor, so I can't see. So I open the blinds, but I open it just enough, angle it so it blocks the sun, and then as it gets nicer, I open it a little more. I didn't realize I didn't open it a little bit more. There's not a lot going out there. It's mostly cloudy, which is good. The Chinese lady who jogs all the time, her husband, who I believe is Spanish, of Spanish origin, he's been out here every day jogging. What is bright yellow or bright red sneakers. I've not seen her in about a week. I'm not saying he killed her. I'm just saying I haven't seen her. But I know they have a kid, so she pushes the kid in the stroller at times. So maybe they're doing that. I'm not sure what they do for a living, because they both seem like during the week they're both running around out here. So who knows? But it rained a couple times this week, so the grass is green and plush. Which has the better ass? He has the bigger ass, but she has the tighter one. So it's a wash. Where is Nate Zing? So, but yeah, there's really literally nothing. It's a light breeze out there. We still have the I think the Easter stuff on the Little Free Library. We probably need to take that off. My wife looks at it all the time and goes, "Oh, I gotta remember to get out there and do that." But then she doesn't. And again, I'm not going out there. That world out there is not for me. So she'll do it next week when she gets home. Friday, I'm supposed to go with Goodwin, Amelia Island to the Mukama coffee shop to hang out for a little bit, which will be fun. That I'll be back in time for the Twitch. Tomorrow there's a chance I will be on Twitch though. I have therapy, but not until 3. So if I really need a push to get some more words in tomorrow, I will be here. I will be on, hanging out with you guys. I know I gotta write. I don't feel like it. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't feel like it. Last night I watched an episode, because I'm here by myself. I watched an episode of Curse of Skinwalker Ranch. And I screamed at the television several times. And I don't know why, but I'm going to keep watching this show. And it's going to keep pissing me off. Because it's the same crap every week. It's like Curse of Oak Island. Every week they find another spike in the dirt. And they're like, oh, this spike is from a treasure chest. Or it's just from a what do you call it? Just from a friggin' ship. I don't know, over the last several hundred years that fell off a ship or something. It's not always from everything is from a treasure chest on that show. On Skinwalker Ranch, everything is aliens. And there's an anomaly. And so they shoot rockets into the sky. And then immediately it says the rocket did not go 2,000 feet in the air. It went under the mesa. I'm like, yeah, because you're just showing graphics that your art department made, showing these dots going supposedly into the mesa. And you do this every episode. And I'm like, enough. Did you watch the British Hooligan doc on Zemetflorx? I don't know what the British Hooligan doc is. I'm not sure. I've watched that. I probably did not watch it because the first word is British, and I don't want to watch anything like that. My mother loves The Crown. She keeps talking about all these British shows she's watching. I'm like, I don't like those shows. Shut up. Yep, The Triangle. They shoot this above the triangle, so they start. And yesterday the bullshit was I used profanity. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I can't help it. Chad Hoey, I apologize. Last night they're digging in the triangle area, and all of a sudden one of the guys working there is like, I have a metallic taste in my mouth. I don't know what's going on. So Thomas, he's the one who had the giant bulge supposedly on his head in before the show started. He immediately is like, you got to get off the ranch. You got to get off the ranch. And then one of the other guys is like, I also have a metallic taste in my mouth. So they shut everything down. Oh my God, this is it. This is it. It's, you got a metallic taste in your mouth. So this is the aliens thing. And then of course they show video. Look, at the time that you guys tasted a metal in your mouth, this, weird thing flew by the screen. I'm like, yeah, I think that was a bug. It looked like a bug. Public apology to Howie. How humiliating, right? That is humiliating. Ashley Madison doc is out. It says Dick, but I think it's doc. Is out today. Ooh, I'm going to watch that one. Maybe I'll watch that one tonight. I also started taping the Hell's Angels thing on Vice, I think it is. Or maybe it's on History Channel, whatever. I'll watch that. I'm sure it's the same crap we've seen about Hell's Angels 1,000 times. But I will, got like 5 episodes of that to watch. My wife's like, just watch it. So I might watch that, and I haven't seen Fallout, and I'm not waiting for it. I told her I gotta watch it because you're gonna be gone, and then I'll hold off on the Bon Jovi doc until you get back, and we put Hulu back on the television. I'm just not sure there's anything else on Hulu I would watch. We got and then the Rolling Stones. I think one of the episodes is about Altamont, where the Rolling Stones hired them for the security for Altamont. And then they had a bounty on Mick Jagger's head for many years. I think that's like the 4th episode or something. I watched another show years ago about like Toronto or Montreal Hell's Angels, and I think part of that is on part of this too. So I don't know. Over Macho Grande, I'll never get over Macho Grande. So yeah, so that was that. Supposed to go Saturday to her aunt's. Her aunt is 92. Still drives, still lives on her own, still well aware of everything. We're supposed to go to lunch in Gainesville with her, but I said to my wife, listen, I got to be home by 6 o'clock because the tables for AuthorCon go on sale. And I didn't get a free one this year. And I didn't get years past I've gotten, hey, don't worry about it, I got a table for you. And let everybody else fight for the 15 tables that are actually left. So I guess I gotta fight for my right to party. See if I can get a table. Which is gonna totally suck if I don't get a table. I'm gonna be really freaking annoyed. When they did the St. Louis ones, they hyped it up. And I jumped in, boom, immediately, boom, got a table, yes. And then I'm like, well, they still have tables available. So that didn't even sell out. For those who are coming or want to come to MondoCon, be aware that another email went out, I think, yesterday. So, just trying to start to put this crap together. Like, let me mark that. That email was out. I think June 1st will be the next email. Hopefully by then people will have paid in and that they are coming. What do you call the stuff you pull out of the bread? The Malik? Why? What do you call it? When you open up a bread and you take all the extra out of it, so you can put your meatballs and whatnot in there. You call it the Malik. Yeah, Malik. Which is funny because I knew a girl when I was dating a girl. Her one of her friends' kids went to school with the girl I was dating, and his name was Malik, Malik. And I was like, "Oh, what's his name? Malik?" And she's like, "No, Malik." And I'm like, "Malik." I'm like, "You know what it is? That is in Italian." And she's like, "No, it's the inner part of the loaf of bread you eat." And she's like, "It means it was he was an African American child, and it was some African thing or something." I'm gonna look that up right now. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just Malik is a Semitic word that means king or chieftain. It has Arabic, Hebrew, Punjabi, and Native American roots. In Greenlandic, it means wave. Which makes sense, but she did say it was African. A male given name from an Arabic word meaning king. I am not my brother's king in Arabic. Okay. There's nothing about Africa in here at all. She didn't strike me as being too smart either, so. I'm sure she heard it somewhere, and she's like, "Oh, that's a good name. What's that? Oh, yeah, okay. I'll name my kid that." I feel exactly zero smarter now. You should feel super smarter. Why did you ask that, Mr. Frank? Why did you ask about the what the middle of the bread was called? Did somebody say something to you? Did somebody ask you? Does your wife have some specific name for it? Her 90,000 people in her family? I need to know. It's been on my mind. I could just see Mr. Frank just sitting there and just staring off into space. Big meeting at work. They're trying to decide how much manure to sell the Arabs, and you're just like, they're like, your boss is like, Frank, what? Are you listening? No, I'm just trying to figure out the name of the middle of the bread. I don't know the name of that. I don't know the name. I know there's a name for that. I know somebody very special to me, somebody very important, like somebody that's not even he's not even a friend. He's like a best friend. He's like an inspiration for me and how I live my life. He once told me what the name of that was, and now I don't remember. Are you saying all Arabs buy shit? I'm just saying as a customer. I could have easily said the Hasidic Jews from Morganville. You know what I'm saying? I could have said a lot of different things. You know, oh, this stuff's going to Lakewood. Oh yeah, all the yeah, we're gonna sell it to those people. You know, I'm not. It's not racist if you just bring up all nationalities. I hope, or I'm in trouble. Aloha, Admiral Akbar. Exactly. All right, so I've written in 3 so far. I'm going to write in the 4th. Number 4, here I come. And again, this might not even count as words for the day, but I know I've written, so like tomorrow if I finish a page or something, those words will just get counted there. So it's all words. You know, what are words for when no one listens? No use talking at all. I've written in 3 in Arabic. Exactly. We told Lynn Hansen that story. The I'm Not My Brother's Keeper in Arabic. We told that story to her. And then she got to meet my son on Mother's Day. And I told him, I was like, oh, we told that story. He's like, I totally forgot about that story. I got to start telling people that story again. I'm like, yeah. My son was a big shot. He got to pay for dinner for a couple $100 for all of us. And he's like, I'm like, I said, the waitress, I need the check. She's like, it's already taken care of. I'm like, who took care of it? And Jay smiled, and I'm like, you're being a big shot now? You're being a big shot? He did that for Father's Day, too. He paid. And then it was like, he's like, I had a really good week. I made like over $1,000 doing tattoos this week, knowing that we were going to go to dinner, all of us, and I wanted to pay for it. Like, you know what? Good. It's a good feeling. I know as a kid, that was a great feeling the first time I got to pay for dinner, taking my parents out or whatever. So it's a good feeling. And then Lynn was like, no, I'm not part of the family. You need to take this money. He was getting to know. He's like, put your money back. Just put your money back. I don't want your money. I paid. It's done. It's paid. Rice puddings for everyone. And the good rice puddings, too. Not that instant stuff. I want rice puddings from scratch for the table. If I had known he was going to pay for it, though, I probably would have ordered a piece of chocolate cake or something, for the ride home. So technically, I've just written, 2 lines on this. So I've written in 4 different projects today, which is pretty darn good. It's getting dark out. It's getting very, very dark out there. Ooh, I just banged my finger. It still counts. Exactly. Let me look at the weather. Oh yeah, we're getting some thunderstorms. Thunderstorms likely around 1:30 p.m. In 6 minutes. No, Mr. Frank, no. In 6 minutes, it says grab an umbrella. Grab an umbrella. You slay me, weather app. You slay me. Let's see what we got. Let's see on the hourly. Even though I'm not leaving the house at all, I like a good rain and some wind and some lightning, some thunder, because it's good for sleeping. I can crash on the couch, feel like Alex from Iowa. Yeah, so 2 p.m. is scattered thunderstorms. And then 3 o'clock is just partly cloudy. Then we just got clouds. Nothing really. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm doing everything but writing. We're losing some viewers. I'm sorry. Also, a reminder everybody to resubscribe. It looks like got a couple of subscriptions have run out. So resubscribe. Use your Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. And also over on YouTube. I think for MondoCon in August, which would be like August 3rd, whatever the Saturday is, I think we're going to do a live Twitch again. I don't think we're going to have a special guest this year. I don't think we're going to have a dinner guest for Saturday night. But I think there will be 10 of us. So we will sit around in the living room. I got the... I don't think I had the 86-inch television last year. So I got a much bigger television this year. Not that little rinky-dink 65-inch you can barely see. And then I'm going to set up the laptop, the Twitch. Will there be a chocolate fountain this year? No. Do not ask for one, because my wife will go out and spend all kinds of stupid money on a chocolate fountain for you, Mr. Frank. I know you're going to get your damn M&Ms again this year, even though I told her, yeah, I don't think we should have M&Ms this year. And she's like, well, if Frank asks for M&Ms, we're getting M&Ms. Son of a... So anyway, we're going to set up and we're going to do a live Twitch. And then we'll also dump it. I'll dump it later on to the YouTube, which will be cool. So everybody can actually see it. So there you go. There's UPS pulling up. UPS pulling up in front of Neil's. Here's a free window look, people. With a chocolate fountain, then you got to get like all kinds of different weird items and stuff. Like Nick will bring cheese with him, and then you're going to have chocolate covered cheese. And then like Frank and Tommy Clark will be feeding each other chocolate covered strawberries. It's going to get really weird up in here. No fondue. Fondue's gross. Actually, I don't know if it's gross. I guess I did not get anything. I guess Neil got something. Neil every day gets something. Packages. Dude, stop ordering stuff. I have a package, 2 packages to open. I haven't opened yet. But I'm going to do those on TikTok because I need to get the TikTok moving before they shut it down completely. Is that still a thing? Does anybody know if they're shutting, if we're getting blocked from TikTok, or if that's like a thing like, oh, no, we're fine now. No, the Chinese aren't stealing anything from us. It's the Facebook people are stealing from us. So I'm not sure because there's like people that are still talking about doing stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, man, I haven't done anything since AuthorCon. So it's been a while. But I don't want to start posting videos up there and then they're not, then they're not doing anything. All those videos wasted. So my goal was, the promise of rain was met. My goal was to write on 4 different projects, and I did. A couple of them I did few words. This one I did nothing words, really. What am I in chapter 47 on this? Yeah, so this is not June's Patreon. This is actually July's Patreon. So, congrats. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. Again, I apologize to Chad Hoey for using profanity, although I didn't use nearly as much as I normally use. So, I'm not going to say definitely I'll be on tomorrow because the depression just beats me up and it doesn't allow me to just plan things that aren't set in stone. I would definitely, obviously, be here on Friday, and probably not Saturday, or I don't know. Who knows? At this point, who knows? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm on here. Check me out. I was like, one of the things, like, oh, I'll go on like later at night when my wife's not here. And last night I was going to do that, and I was like, no. And then Tom called, and I talked to Tom for like an hour, and then I was like, yeah, I got to watch, I got to eat my Chinese food leftovers, and Skidwalker Ranch is on. I got to get mad about that. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Chobot. I can't wait for that to come back on. I've been following her Instagram. Apparently, her and her husband and kid or kids live in the Netherlands, which is interesting. Also, that is her last name from her first ex-husband. She legally uses that name as a celebrity, which is odd, but whatever. I don't know. All right, everybody. I will talk to you. Have a great, great rest of your afternoon. And pray for some rain for me so I have an excuse to lie in bed and read.